Okay, so today I'm cleaning out my grey dwarf hamster's tank. So I thought I'd take the opportunity whilst I'm doing that to show you things that I have in his setup. Most of them are from Rodipet, and most of the things I include are from Rodipet because I'm a bit of a fan. I don't like to do things by halves. So where to start? Should we start off with the worst? His toilet. Again, really obvious it's from Rodipet. I really like these over the plastic ones that you tend to get because they're like ceramic. They are so easy to clean and they're really good size as well. There's not a lot you can say about a toilet, is there? We'll put that back down. Got a few bendy bridges which I use to hold up the substrate between where I have fitch and where I have the soil. The soil that I use is also from Rodipet and is pet safe. They really like it. Like every morning when I come in, there's like different little holes and bits where they've been digging and stuff, so that's quite cool. I also have this, it's a cardboard tube with kind of like herbs and stuff all over it, bits of grass or something. I got that from a local pet shop. He seems to have like nibbled some bits off by the looks of it, so it's getting worn, but it's still in serviceable order. And then I've got this, which I got from, I think, Pets at Home, with like little bits like cut out and stuff. It's a good size for a dwarf, but my Syrian's never really bothered with it. I think although they could get through it if they wanted to, it's not really very big at all. The next thing will be this. I got it from the fish department in the range, along with this one, to be fair. They're both from there, and my dwarf quite likes them. They're really good to use as kind of tunnels from nest areas and under the substrate and stuff. They're a bit tricky to keep clean, but I tend to just soak them in soapy water and then spray them with like 50-50 vinegar and water solution and let them dry. Then is the water bottle and water bottle stand from Rodipet as well. I really like this. These bottles, I mean, you can get these ones anywhere. Any pet shop sells them. Any good pet shop anyway. And it just sits in the top. So what's great is that actually if something happened with this bottle, it stopped working, or you know, there's started to be a build-up of limescale or something like that, and you just wanted to replace it, it's really easy to do. A lot of water bottle holders that come with water bottles are not very easy to get hold of and therefore normally quite expensive, but these are dirt cheap. It's a really nice stand, it's really sturdy. There's like, you know, you look at the construction and you think that's not going to hold up too much, but it is really sturdy. I don't know what on earth they glued it with, but they did a good job. I've got his wheel stand. His wheel is drying because I've just cleaned that, but if you want to look at his wheel, it's included in the wheel review that I posted, so you can see that. But this is just his stand for his wheel. And then this is his little house. He rarely actually sleeps in here. It's more of an area for him to start his nest in. He chooses to nest in here. Like, he'll go in and then he'll dig down underneath, and so under here somewhere will be his actual nest. This is like his front door, really. I quite like it. It's got granite on the top, so if he gets hot on like a summer's day, which today is hot, it's not really summer yet, but it's feeling like it, he can lay on the top and cool down. It also means that it stays cool in here as well, which is great. Well, there we go. That's one of the drawbacks of this particular one. With these legs that you buy separately for this house, they don't all fit very well. So they fall off sometimes. The rest of these are on and they are solid. I'm thinking about gluing this one on, but I'm not sure. It makes it a bit tricky when you're trying to put it in, because obviously you lower it down normally from above, to some degree, and so then that means it can drop off, which is a bit of a pain. But I will just take this lid off. It just held it sort of in place, I suppose, by its weight, and then these two little wooden bits here, they just sort of hang down a bit and they just slot in. It only goes in one way, so it won't go in the other way, which can be a bit tricky. And then if I show you inside, there's like 2 compartments with 2 doors. The doors are really big, which is great, because if they've got their cheek pouches full, you know, you're not got to worry about them trying to squeeze through and injuring their cheek pouches, because there's plenty of space for them to get in and out. You don't have to buy it with the legs, but I chose to buy it with the legs so that I can provide like deeper bedding, which is proven to be quite great, because like I said, he goes down and he builds his own nest underneath, and that's really what I want, you know, for him to be able to show as much natural behaviour as possible. So this is more of a front door than it is an actual house, but that's absolutely fine with me. I think that's everything, isn't it? I've got more Rodipet stuff, as you can see in here, so I'll be reviewing that when I next clean him out.